that a machine made it.
How do you see it? Why do you like?
Because you can see the same patterns. Because like the AI is generally fed like it's like a made by committee kind of thing usually. Because you look, okay, what do people respond to, and instead of having like very specific things, it broadens out because it picks like the options that most people find okay instead of something that a few people find amazing. And I mean, AI has a lot of room to grow, but generally if things are made by AI, they're, I wouldn't say predictable, but they're expected in a way.
It's kind of like crowd pleasing,
yeah,
basically, or
I don't know. I feel like art will sooner or later be super crazy and make super crazy art as well. And I think for production, it will be very powerful. That's what I say about that. I have here. I really like the idea of the pistol. But what I like, the first thing I see in this is, I feel like this design should really need some more functionality, because here we have like some basic shapes going on. I don't know if that's, I have no idea how the gun works actually, but I just tell you a few things. So first thing, I feel like this is super, why is it so weird? This is super important because you reload your gun with that, so I would try to put it in here as well somehow, so just to make this more functional. And also I feel like you have some functional details in here that you could implement in your design as well, so that it's not super fantasy, and it's working together with function and the new design. So yeah, that's what I would tell you actually. And there are also some basic forms I would try to keep to make this more recognizable as a gun, and make it more less flat, because here it feels like it's one flat shape, and here we have like shadows because it has more form. It's like going under, and then we have this gun, it's like a bit curved. So I would try to put it in here as well somehow, make it more form changes inside here. Maybe I can paint it over a bit, I don't know if you want that. Yeah, I feel like I would make it a bit simpler first, divide it into bigger shapes at the beginning. Maybe something like this, but you also want to keep that ticky, right? Is that a ticky design? Oh my god. Ole is asking, what's your opinion on mashed patatas mixed with olives?
Oh my god, I love it. Love it.
So
have you ever had it, guys?
Try to keep this.
It's like one of those dishes when you're like, I don't really feel like cooking, but I feel like eating like a whole meal, and you're like alone, and your roommates or neighbors, whoever is not with you right now, you just have to like come up with something to eat that's like wholesome, delicious, and like quick to make. So you just like pull out some mashed potatoes. You can either like boil potatoes or like get the ready mixable things, and yeah, then you just put some olives in there and maybe some salad or like corn or like tomatoes. It's pretty like awesome. Just do that.
Pretty awesome. So yeah, so what I'm trying to do here is divide it more into bigger shapes first and then divide it. So for me, I would try to make this maybe less detailed and then go crazy here with tiki details. I don't know if that's a tiki design, you can make it super nice and detailed down here. And then you have a space where your eye can rest. You can make some smaller things inside here. but I feel like already it's a bit easier to understand how this looks like, also in 3D, because before it kind of felt a bit flat. So I would always try to make as many form changes. I mean, not as many, but big form changes on a concept to make it more believable, more interesting to look at. So this will be darker. Yeah, I'm trying to make the design language readable. So I would try to decide before I do the design. I would decide on what kind of shapes I want to repeat over the whole concept. So yeah, you probably right here with the half shape. We can keep this and then put it somewhere else as well. So you have it here already. We could make this maybe shape here. So I think, like, shape-wise, you could always spend a lot of time on the shape in general. So here it's going down under. I mean, that's nice that it's sticking out here, for example. That's super nice. And then maybe this could come out again. I don't know. It's just a thought. But it's weird. Let's keep it like this. So something like this. Some detail there, I don't know. But I would also miss the introduction.
We didn't do an introduction.
There was no introduction actually. We just said that we are going to do some small hangout.
That was our introduction, right?
Yeah, that was the introduction.
Yeah. Do this, now we're suddenly in a hangover. It's just what happens.
Oh yeah, why is it... Wait, why are we looking at our own stream? Let's make it here. Yeah, I'm a concept artist, an illustrator, an artist in general, I would say. I try not to do just one thing. I really like illustration in general, so yeah.
Do you work in a studio? This is the next question.
Yeah, I work at the as a freelance artist. Currently at the Charakter Design Studio here in Berlin. So yeah, that's my 5 cents. I hope that helps you. I mean, design at the end, or like, let's say art in general, I'd say it's a lot about what you like and what kind of shapes you like. So it's just natural that I would take this and make it appeal more to what I personally like. So yeah, you're free to do whatever. You know, you can take my feedback or not. Yeah.
Cool.
Back to this.
Back to our boy standing on the world.
Just realized that arm is very short.
Which arm? This one, right?
That one,
Yeah, true. That's perfect. Good that you're telling me that, because I can just change it right now
Yeah.
before I start painting.
Same with the leg, but very, very, very slightly. Just a
Wait a
little.
minute.
Is he wearing pants?
No,
Oh, okay.
this one's too short.
Yeah, just
Okay.
tad.
Alright, let me.
That should be fine.
Something like this, maybe.
Bye, Alya. Thank you for joining us.
Tschüss, Ole.
Nice.
Das ist besser. Yeah.
I think it looks a bit like he's a young person, like a child, kind of ish,
Oh.
proportion-wise. Like the legs are, I don't know.
Oh, okay. There.
You know, like a bit.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you mean. It's just half.
Yeah.
But that's is it normal? Half. I don't know. I would maybe make this longer, actually. Right?
Sure.
Something like this.
Generally, longer legs are more elegant than.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
shorter. Yeah, actually, I just started sketching some random shit, and when I do it without thought, it's always. I feel like there are always problems turning up, and then it's just a mess at the end. At the end,
At the end, yeah. I
like
think
in the
maybe-
process, it's like, oh, it's all right, but then when I want to, you know, paint it and give it some, you know,
Finished
touch-ups and so on, you can definitely see all the structural problems in it. In the sketch phase, it's like I can't see them.
I know.
I have to make this a bit lower, actually.
Nice. Oh yeah, so what are you doing currently, Lars?
Obese monsters. Yes.
Like, I have to check that out. Sorry. Is that for like something specific or just cause?
Yeah. It's for a personal project.
Okay.
It's like this. I mean, unlike Kevin,
There we go.
Unlike you, I always put things to products essentially. Like,
Oh, okay.
So this started as a card game, then it evolved into a role-playing project, and having a lot more time in my hands than I would normally have, I figured, okay, I should really get going with this. So yeah, I've been designing and writing a bit for this project.
Awesome.
Quarantine.
Oh, is it that project?
Yeah, it's that project.
Nice.
This project.
Can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, it's so cool. Did you guys start or like maybe pursue some personal projects during this off time we're all having? Well, like not all of us, but some of us, or probably a lot of us, have like more time in their hands. Have you been like doing something new with it, or just same old, same old? I feel like for us, or like for me, I kind of started doing things that I postponed for a lot of times,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like updating my website or like just these things. Yeah. Do we have any cool projects we're working on right now?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Wow. Thanks for saying.
It's all secret. Super secret.
I have a personal project that I can't show right now.
Actually,
we
you
all
have
have
two
we
personal
all have
projects.
personal projects we can't show, and it will never be shown at some point. But yeah, I have like this kinky project that I'm doing right now,
Oh, like the
and
slap.
yeah, it's like a Slav thing. Yeah, I will show at some point, but right now I'm just making sketches and and then showing it. No, we're family friendly here. Stay hydrated and draw.
Stay hydrated and draw, guys.
I guess I can show you something kinky. I just need to censor it very quick.
Do it.
One
Nipples?
second. Yeah. That's the sense.
Oh, are you censoring the
Yeah, I'm censoring
the
it.
boobs?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing there. Okay, fine.
Okay.
That one doesn't. That one. I guess.
Do you have to censor it?
I just to make sure. Just to make sure.
The male boobs? Okay.
You don't know if this guy's male.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't figured out like dimorphism with these guys, so I'm excited for that though, because that's one of the most fun things in creature design, I think.
Okay.
Oh, guys, I would like to know if you wanted to have some music on the stream. We were discussing it before, and Eileen was like, "Yeah, that's maybe too much when we're talking and having the music." And I was more like, "Oh, it would be nice to have like a bit of music in the background. We could, prepare some music for next time,
Yeah.
if you like. But if you don't, if it's all right how it is right now, we will keep it as it is."
Can I share this to you somehow? Because holding this up to the camera is kind of awkward.
Yeah, put it on Discord.
Yeah, I don't have Discord on this.
Put send it to them on Facebook and you can download the thing.
I don't have Facebook. I'm gonna log into Facebook one second.
Okay, what do you have?
What kind of shoes should I give him? Doc Martens. Oh my god, alright. Let's go for Doc Martens.
Or like lace
have
up,
to get-
like Chelsea boots. Lace up.
I don't know. Chelsea boots?
Chelsea? Yeah, why not?
Chelsea boots. Give me that. Oh no.
Or like the lace up.
I mean, I think that would be cool to draw actually.
I mean, they
But
can be
no,
like
wait
really
a
rugged.
minute. I feel it's weird with those socks actually.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe like the high lace ups.
Let's Google.
Cool shoes.
Let's Google.
Oh, shit.
Berlin hipster.
Nice.
We have the Chelsea boots somewhere.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just
Or not.
managed to log into Facebook by writing @gmail.com because my fingers are not very precise, so I press an O instead of an I. But
What?
it worked.
It worked?
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
mail with an O.
That's crazy.
That's-
Is it your account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook is like, last we got you.
Okay, no. Berlin fashion actually. Berlin
Like street style.
street
This is so weird. Oh well.
street style.
Yeah, everyone's for Doc Martens. And with everyone, I mean one person, but still.
Yeah, the high lace Martens. All right. I think that's cool. We'll see if that works with the socks actually, and if I can draw them. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the music, but like maybe quiet a bit. Yeah, I think it's possible to like insert it into the stream, like as an extra audio thing, but it would have what?
No. Zed is writing about my Satellite Stories album that went on for 2 hours on a session. Why do you remember that? That's creepy.
Wait, who's that? Who are you, Zed? Tell us your real name.
Wasn't that bad? Oh my god.
I like Satellite
What
Stories.
happened?
Did you send me?
You know,
I've
guys.
sent it now.
Alright, I can't
This
find
is a
out.
lot of
I
effort
can
to
just put it. Okay, I don't have to show you that.
Okay, I just have to spill the tea about some of Kevin's playlists right now. Because there's one playlist currently, it's called a playlist, but it literally has 2 songs on it. And we've been like listening to that on repeat for quite some time sometimes, so yeah, that happens.
It's so weird because there's only 2 ways to listen to this, like song one first and the second and the other way around. It's like, no.
I always press shuffle.
Shuffle that.
Oh
I
man,
love
shuffle
it.
this playlist.
It's so cool.
I mean, that said, I've had weeks where my playlist was one song. I get obsessed sometimes.
Oh wait, did you mean the high, super high waist,
No, not
waist, high laced
Pull it
Doc Martens?
onto your screen.
Oh no, Kevin, I didn't censor all the
No, the whole
I'm
thing.
Sorry.
Not the. No, not those. Those are too high.
I will put it into my thing here.
I think these are too high. What do you guys think? I feel like the normal ones. Those basically, yeah. But they're plateau.
Can they even see those? Because you're just sharing.
Yeah, on the.
Yeah, they can. I have already it on my.
Oh, alright.
Did you send me it?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Is it still uploading? Maybe.
It might be.
Is it a big
Oh,
file?
I need to hit send. Sorry. There's more to this than just clicking.
Can you go back to the chat?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
There are intricacies to sending a file. There we go.
Too high. All right.
I mean, I
3 holes
like,
less.
The fashion you put on, I think sneakers might be more interesting.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I don't know.
Because I like the shape that sneakers make. It's just like the slope going from the shin.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's just take away attention.
I would try it out. This doesn't work for me. Just put the foot first.
What music do you listen to while you're drawing? Is the question.
So,
You
what
say.
do you listen to?
Yeah, Lars.
Me? What do I listen to? Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Not listen
Right
to
now.
Any right now.
What's in your ear right
just,
now?
Yeah, just the gentle sounds of Kevin's laptop's fan. Caressing my eardrum. We've just been listening to podcasts, really. I think we've just been critical role for months now.
Okay.
And it's great. If not, then it's really just saying, I don't know how to pronounce it, like there's one song from this one piece of the Witcher soundtrack on the Charme des Désolés. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's great.
Charme désolé.
Ah, I think you showed us. Like the other day.
Yeah, it's there's this aggressive harmonica. It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah, I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah, we need a creepy song for like a vampire theme. Yeah, let's bring out the harmonica. Said no one ever, and somehow it's amazing. It's wonderful.
So nice.
Not good drawing music though. Like unless you want to get into a specific mood, it's very
Oh my god. This will be fucking hard, man. This is kind of irritating me here. Okay.
The file arrived.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Nice. So we can share with you in a second what Lars has been up to while
This has
streaming
been
here.
like
Today's work.
yeah, pretty much. And I've been drawing all of the
Oh
guns.
no.
Oh my god, it's a thick person. I don't want to say boy.
And we don't know yet.
Nice.
Like, just getting the basic shapes down, I guess.
Oh
If
my
you have any
god,
feedback,
that's awesome.
any feedback, go ahead.
Me?
I'm gonna take the paint over right now. It's just getting a
Yeah,
feel
that's
for, like,
that's my feedback actually.
that's here.
Yeah.
Who's the stream?
Pasties, they should have pasties,
Must have.
tassels, everything.
Yeah, wait. I have to open this.
But yeah, you know the ogre concept, but yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Just trying to figure out, should they have horns, should they have hair, like what kind of body shape do they have? Need to be really careful with my...
Oh man, I can't. This is super fun to render. I can feel it already. Yeah, it's awesome.
The first couple sketches were really just me getting warm and
I like the one running.
yeah,
He's like
that's,
so like.
look at his eyes, like
Damn, that's crazy.
Love it. You can really feel like the weight.
I would open his mouth when he's running.
Yeah.
Because he's like mouth breathing.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
That's
I was
awesome.
really just sketching in the face, and then I kept drawing a couple lines, and then okay, that's done.
That's
That's
awesome.
what they looked at when they're charging.
This reminds me. Do you know? This reminds me of this one picture of Craig Mullins. He drew the Baron. Is it the Baron from Dune?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let me show.
Like most of the exploration I do without reference because I just want to get myself onto the page.
Yeah.
Pull this up, and like this is the stage where I start doing armor, and that's when I pull up reference. And I looked at like ores when I
That's awesome.
These, because the base design for these is ores. Goblins are sharks, and the orcs are crocodiles. That's what I'm trying to do.
Finish sketches, maybe.
There's no way to go this. This man is done.
There.
Oh yeah, pull it up.
Kinda. I don't know. It's just this vibe, you know. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
It's
Double
the
chin.
massive double chin.
Yeah. This
Oh my
one's
god.
crazy.
It's so wild.
Yeah. I think that's the Baron from Dune, right? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because he's here a few times.
I wanted to go into because I haven't ever read Dune. I know, sad.
Yeah, me neither though.
But I wanted to go into the movie completely
look at
blind.
this.
But if it's going to turn out bad, then I guess I'm going to read it.
All right. I have to draw Doc Martens now.
I think it's so funny that Julian and I recently discovered that we have literally the same shoe size, we weigh the same, and we have exactly the same shoes, which are Doc Martens. Like, because he was here like for a stream the other day, and his shoes were like standing in front of our door, and I was like, wait, I didn't leave them here. It's like, okay, maybe I'm just Julian, maybe. I'm not sure. Or Julian is me. Conspiracy. No, I'm just kidding.
I have seen the two of you in the same room. This is impossible.
Shit, okay.
Usually
Alright.
this joke works, but not now. This is
Damn it.
Nice. I don't know how
unless
to draw this
I'm
shit.
in on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're
Think
in
about that.
on what?
Something to think about. Something to think about.
Something to ruminate on.
You know, like, oh yeah, our little dog is literally sleeping right here. And Kevin and I had a talk the other night because, like, when she lays down, like, every dog, she, like, turns around, like, a million times before she, like, literally lands in the same position as always.
Yes, they do.
Right, and Kevin was like, but what if she needs to turn around, like, 20,000 times? And that's why she's always in the same position afterwards. You know? Something to think about. Yeah, I just leave it.
We'll never
Like
know.
that.
Discussion
It's going
ended.
to keep me up at night now. That's a nice boot.
Yeah.
Really works.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know.
It goes out a bit more at the top.
I hate shoes that have this thing here. It's like, oh my god, how do I do this?
It's cool though. You can leave them a bit open, you know? They're not like super tightly laced.
Yeah, right.
And then,
Like
yeah.
this.
and
This
up
shape
here.
is going up, and this should be more like this, right?
Nice, yeah.
And then we have this thing here.
Exactly. But you can also, kannst noch so ein kleines Dreieck da reinmachen, weißt du? Hier ist das rein, dann dass man es wirklich so, dann hier ist diese Dinge. You know what I mean? Dass es noch von der Wade weg ist. That it's like not at the calf directly. Thing. Do you know what I mean?
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the perspective. Yeah, I mean it works. It kinda works. Blah blah. Something like this. I have to check out. The leather folds a little at the ankle, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me check this out.
Those are like unworn ones.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good to know.
Mm.
And we have the thing here. Looks weird. Like his foot is broken. continuous.
That's actually a good point. I mean, the reference image might not be the best reference for the phone because they
Yeah,
just
true.
put them.
Yeah. Yeah, I will get another reference.
You can just Google worn as Doc Martens.
Worn
Just-
as.
You got the reference in the same image, right? There's a person wearing them.
Yeah, but it's. I can't see shit, right?
Can you zoom in?
Let me check. It's not too
I
good.
mean, they look like very thick leather, so it might not be.
Yeah, let me Google worn as Doc Martens.
Remember, family friendly.
sorry.
Oh, oh shit. Oh.
Hydrated.
Yeah, which is also why you can't say as easy as. Like there's two non-family friendly words. In this sentence. Language is dumb sometimes.
But you're kidding, right?
Totally.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even sure if you can say it for a Twitch stream that it's essentially like PG, I guess.
Dumps, maybe.
I know YouTube has that. I'm not sure if Twitch has that.
Oh, okay. Can you cuss on Twitch then?
Oh yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah,
oh,
totally.
oh wow. Okay, cool. I mean, not that I cuss a lot, I think. Do
What do you do?
I? I like Kraftwörter.
Oh yeah. I mean, I use them most of the time, but not really consciously.
Is there like a
conscious.
word? Is there like a translation for Kraftwörter in English?
Curse words.
Curse words? Oh, but like, okay, I guess. Fluchwörter?
Curse.
Curse words. It sounds old timey.
Sounds like Harry Potter.
Yeah. I curse thee.
I curse thee.
Thy shall be cursed. Shall be
Curse
cursed.
thee in thy
This
house.
could be more like this.
Thy ancestors. Yeah. Now we're back. Oops.
I mean, it probably derives from like the witchy cursing, right?
Oh yeah.
That's so
I
crazy
mean,
to think about.
like damn is essentially a curse,
Be
right?
damned.
That's, if you think about it, it's like the worst thing you can tell someone. Like,
Yeah.
damn you. Essentially, damn you to hell. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's just, I wish for you to suffer an eternity in hell.
Dang, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you just are in medieval times right now, you're just saying it, and people are like, oh my god, he damned him.
Cuss words, yeah.
Cuss words, yeah, that's also. I just like curse words.
Curse words.
Curse words.
I think it should be more like
And then putting like
this.
the extra emphasis on the E in damned. Damn it.
Damned.
Yeah, where it becomes like even more old timey. By a cursed spirit.
I was like the British, like bloody hell.
I can never make it sound good.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody.
Oh my god. This looks
You're
shit.
being bloody stupid.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's the outer foot and it's not the inner foot.
No.
That's a problem when you stream. I feel like I'm not really concentrated.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whenever I stream, I don't attempt anything new. I just stream something.
Yeah, I wanted to do that too, but then I asked someone if I should do it with Doc Martens, and then I was like, oh, why did I do that?
Never every single boot. This is. And the boot looks great. What was wrong with it?
The perspective.
Do you just say you would wear it?
Actually, I wanted to do it graphic. Maybe I could do it.
Boots aren't
That's
comfortable.
alright.
I don't wear boots.
Boots are nice in winter.
Let's
I
make it
guess.
a bit
I
sketchy.
mean, last time I wore boots in winter, they just fell apart. So I might be biased.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
he
was
told
so
me
fun.
the story.
There's something with our shoe rack downstairs because my roommate has what feels like an infinite amount of shoes.
Yeah, true.
It's true, yeah.
He has like so
And
many
he goes,
shoes.
Oh, I may have too many shoes. I'm gonna make some room. How many do you have? I have 4 pairs. It's like running, climbing, normal, and broken. That's my 4 shoe pairs. that I
You
have.
kept the broken one?
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
they just need new soles.
Oh, okay.
So might be worth it. Because they look kind of nice. Like without the soles, they look like Dragon Ball shoes.
Yeah.
Like the shape of it is just like the gi shoes that they wear on Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know. like some thin soles, and they should be good to go.
Nice.
Literally.
Good to go, yeah. Yeah, but your roommate has so many shoes. It's
Yes, so
ridiculous.
many shoes.
He even has like those shoes that look like a fish, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They literally
True.
look like
They are
rubber
fish.
and you're like inside the fish with your foot.
Just realized this entire head should be more to the front. This makes no sense where this goes.
So yeah, if you have any more questions, just like pop them in the chat. Otherwise, we will like talk about
Random shit.
someone's fish shoes, I guess. You know, ordinary fun stuff.
Talk about the metagaming and Seven Wonders. That's fun.
No.
What?
What?
I mean, I essentially proved that Rodos is unbeatable last time, right?
Yeah, it really depends on what cards you get.
What?
Yeah.
So we're talking about a board game we've been playing all quarantine, basically.
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
It's like Coraline, Coraline, Quarantine, Quarantine.
Huh. Quarantine.
I don't even know which one's correct. I just hear Quarantine.
I think I always say it because of this meme, like, will you be my quarantine, like Valentine?
Oh yeah, that's.
So that's why I say it like that, I think.
I think the official one is Quarantine.
Probably,
It comes
yeah.
from the Italian word.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes,
Oh my god.
Linguist.
I did some research, but
Wow.
which I mean, I looked up Wikipedia once.
Nice.
What is recreational for you besides art? Anything not art?
We
Sure.
just talked about board games, right?
Board games.
Recreational.
Sports,
Like nature.
Nature.
Good old
you nature.
vagabonding around in like lost places. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
that's awesome,
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah. We have like, it's so interesting. We've been living here for like 3.5 years now, I think, right?
Yeah, a bit more, I think.
And
But-
like just during our quarantine, we discovered like a super cool like abandoned place in our region, like literally down the street from us, and it's so beautiful. And yeah, just like exploring new things, getting new like visual input, I guess. What's recreational for you, Kevin?
Recreational, what does that even mean?
It's essentially hobbies, but
Recreational
wisdom.
is like giving you more energy, like
Yeah, yeah,
recreating
yeah.
energy for you.
erholsam
Yeah, alright.
would be the German word.
I mean, for me, that's definitely sport. Hanging out with friends, obviously not in these times, because quarantine, and what else? I mean,
You like cooking sometimes, cooking and listening to stuff.
podcasts, dancing.
Dancing.
I mean, I'm doing like weird dances here
It's true.
in our flat. But that's just between me and Eileen
And Aliyah.
and Ola.
And Olea.
And sometimes I don't know. Have you ever
And
seen
you-
me go crazy dancing here in the room?
once.
Okay.
It's a sight to behold.
I feel like people are creeped out because of it. They never see me like this. And I'm like, what's going on with him? Oh my god. Yeah.
It's basically the stage where you know that Kevin is like trusting you when he lets you see this the dances he does.
It's like a cat rolling over, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Okay, what sports do we do? So I mostly do like yoga. I'm such a basic girl. No, I don't know. I just like yoga. I like that you can just do it from home. And there's like this super cool German yoga teacher on YouTube. I love her. Her name is Mili Morrison. I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be. And like core workouts, basically. That's what I do. What do you guys do?
Yeah, I mean, I do yoga as well. What do you do actually? Why are you asking us? What are you doing?
We are talking.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking, but I would still like to know.
Yeah, but Lars is into running.
Yeah.
Kevin is doing a lot of usually bouldering.
But right now it's more body weight training.
Yeah, more like calisthenics, right?
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. Yeah, for the longest time I thought it was calisthenics and not calisthenics. Sorry.
Can just call it body weight as well. It sounds super fancy.
No. Now that I know the actual word, I will use it.
Oh, I do calisthenics. Oh, what's that? It's body weight training.
I think even body weight training sounds really fancy for you're literally doing like pull-ups and push-ups and...
Oh, I thought it was like lifting weights for a second.
No, it's like body weight training, you know? Like you just work with your body weight.
Oh.
Ah.
Right.
Like no tools required basically, or like minimal amount of tools. Ooh, you know what's recreational for me as well? Getting rid of stuff. I'm like...
There's a logical endpoint though, so...
There is a logical endpoint.
Yeah.
But
Oh
like,
my God,
we
we're-
literally got rid of like our nightstands and our like bed frame, so... yeah.
Man, I need Doc Martens from the inside. Yeah, we really like to throw away shit. And then get rid of stuff, you know, you don't need that much. Yeah.
Oh my god, Chansafari, yeah. Medi is gold.
Medi.
I love her. She's always so like calm and relaxing.
Yeah, at the beginning it's kind of weird, but then after some time
Hallo,
you're getting used to
ich
it.
bin Medi. Heute widmen wir uns ganz klar der Körpermitte. Okay, sorry, I'm just talking about the German yoga channel. It's beautiful though. And she is really beautiful. Just saying.
How do they look from the inside? That. Give me that. This is weird, like look at this.
It's like a reverse climbing shoe. Crawls away from the surface.
Yeah. That's crucial actually. It's super important to have this. And I'm taking forever for those shoes.
But they look good. I like the one on the front.
What?
Hmm?
I was trying to copy something and just brought up like something that has been in copy paste limbo for a month now.
Oh wow, what is it?
Just a face.
How many faces do I
It's just I can show you. Watch this. Paste. Doop. Like half a face.
Yeah, I can try some color, but let me get the shapes down first, and then I can go into some color.
Kevin's like the perfect person to ask this kind of question because he's really good with colors. That is true. Sorry.
Nice.
Putting on
no
the pressure.
No pressure.
You can handle it though. I'm sure.
What's going on here?
Actually, there's one thing that's... Oh, hello, Steven.
Steven! Hello!
Hey, May.
May.
I did it again.
We're not fucking spiders in here.
G'day.
Sorry.
There's one thing I have, when you want to do colors, is just get some references and then pick the colors out of the reference. That's the easy way. Or use it as a start, you don't have to come up with everything. You can just steal your art together, basically.
Am I being stupid? What's happening here?
Damn, whoa.
Okay.
It's just 2 times, right? But it looks like you've pasted it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a double.
crazy.
That is layer 5, I think. Yeah, layer 5. I have the move tool, right? That's correct, right? That's the
Yeah,
move.
but you have to deselect, auto select. Oh,
Deselect, auto select.
wait, it's that thing there. Yeah, now you can.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
driving me crazy.
We miss you too, Steven.
Yeah.
We can finally like see you
At some
all
point we'll
again.
see each other again, and then we have some drinks at the bar on the boat
But like
together.
Yeah.
smoothies, probably.
Smoothies. A lot of smoothies.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, we have like plenty of smoothies.
I was gonna say mine's empty.
Yours empty. Well, that's empty.
Okay, let me
There's
get
one
those
on the
shapes.
back one in the fridge. Alcoholic smoothies. Well, no. Yes, maybe. We'll see. For now, we just... Yeah, Steven, we talked about renaming Drink and Draw into Hydrate and Draw earlier. What do you think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I don't know. I'm here for it, you know? Yeah. Probably not cool anymore. Shit, still. I put some frozen stuff in there, so... Stoof. Appreciate. I get that.
Oh, really? Yeah, actually, I think if you want to avoid the muddy color thing, it's super, for me at least, it worked a lot to just go in with no pressure brushes, because you're not like blending all those colors together, and also understanding how colors mix and where colors show up in an object is also helping a lot, because you can push the saturation in, let's say, right before the Terminator, for example. I can make a small example.
Speaking of Terminator,
That was a smooth segue.
not very much. No.
No.
Going back a week to the dance workshop and the whole gesture and line of action thing. I came to a point where this is how you can differentiate them the best. There's only one line of action, but there can be several gestures.
Yeah.
That's basically how we can sum it up. And that's why I like to talk about gestures, because line of action is definite, while gesture can be a lot of things within a pose. So,
So what I'm doing right now is just painting a ball, and I'm doing it with a no pressure brush, so I can keep it very simple and have most control over my shapes and also the colors I pick. It's at the beginning it's super hard, and it's still hard, but you really get used to it, and it makes you decide more like what colors you want to pick for your painting, and also decide more about the shapes you want to get into your painting. So for me, this would be some kind of, metallic ball. You can push this actually more here, and this will be moving more to the reds, more to the warms, right here. So where we would get the most saturation actually would be here, right before the Terminator, and then you can push it like a lot. And transferring this through painting, it's and keeping this in mind, you will what did I want to say? I'm sorry, man. It's just when I paint, it's hard for me to talk and paint at the same time. What did I want to say? It's where you get the most saturation and color juice in your painting. And so what I would say is try to keep those basic things in mind. Where you get the most saturation would be here. it really depends also on the material, but most of the times we get most saturation right here before the terminator, and the terminator is like where the light starts to affect the ball. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so sorry. And where bounce light is coming from here. So this would be probably one of the darkest spots on the ball, like, and here, where it is on the table. So keeping this in mind, you will be able to avoid the muddy colors thing. Yeah.
Yes, Kevin is a wizard. I can confirm. Undeniable.
Alright, I think this is alright for now.
That's all I
What's this? Okay, and this.
The stage always gets so depressing for me when you erase the underlying sketch and suddenly it looks very simplistic and bugs the
It
hell.
loses a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But I'm trying to get over it. For me, right now, it's just making those shapes juicy and clear.
That's why you do that with the original sketch underneath, so it doesn't feel as bad when I take it away because then I have already like a shape framework. But yeah, I'm weak.
Sweatshirt?
No, there's a smiley there.
Okay. Oh, Lars, have you seen the movie
No.
Okay, because like I was telling Kevin earlier that it reminded me a lot of the movie. Has anyone in the chat seen Mutafukas? Anyone? It's like an animated Japanese.
French.
French?
It's a French.
Oh, only French?
It's a French anime. Yeah. It's so funny.
It's so good.
It's hilarious.
Let's watch it together at some point. Because there's also this character that has like a skull, like a burning skull on the head. But like all the other people are like humans basically.
Yeah, but
Just
the two.
He looks like super weird.
It's like Porco Rosso, everybody is normal except for the pink guy.
I use
Is that based on what?
PureRef.
No, it's not.
It's super awesome. For me at least, I can just put in all the pictures and it's easy going, and you can, make it float over all your windows.
Mutafukas, can you write it in the chat really quickly?
Yeah.
Like when you're done.
Let it get censored.
You can write it too, right? You have Twitch.
Oh yeah.
I've only recently seen Klaus, which was amazing.
Oh yeah, Klaus was really good.
Klaus was awesome.
Yeah, it's oh my god.
So sad though.
Yeah, but the best kind of
I
sad.
know.
Yeah, it's great.
Then I watched Ghost in the Shell, the new series, and well, not the new series, but like the 2045 series, and that was the worst kind of sad. It was like that. The whole spectrum.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep it short, but they did everything wrong. It's amazing. It's it hurt me.
Oh man, that's so sad when that happens.
Mutafukas.
But. So, you guys don't know this, But for the past 5 or 6 years or so, I've been hogging this one Wikipedia site, which was about the Watch series from Terry Pratchett. And 3 months ago, the previews came out, and the previews were alarming.
Alarmingly good or
Alarmingly, horrifyingly bad.
No.
From what?
For a Pratchett Watch series. So, for those who know Pratchett, I guess I don't need to explain it. There's like 40 Discworld novels, and a good quarter of them are about the Watch, which is essentially like crime procedural novels set in a fantasy world, and it's really funny because there's a lot of like observation about human behavior, and it's hilarious, very British. And they adapted it, and they decided to make it like steampunk, and to change every single character like based on their characterization, what it would tell based on the photos. And then today, believe it, but apparently the production studio that wasn't behind this but has all the rights to Pratchett's works, they announced they were going to make a faithful adaptation of the Discworld series soon-ish. So all is not lost.
Okay. So there's
I'm
like
so happy.
honor to be redeemed here.
Again, I've waited for this for 6 years, like more than half a decade. I've been keeping an eye on this.
Yeah.
And then it was announced it was going to appear this year, and they have the guy who played Barrington Darien as one of the main characters, and it's perfect casting, but everything around him looks
Bad.
it doesn't. It's wrong.
Alright.
Most of the fun in the Discworld novels is that you have a medieval society that's confronted with a modern idea, like the stock market, for example, or telephones, essentially, and what that does to people. Like, it's an empty canvas, and this idea is introduced, and it's really funny. But if you make it steampunk, none of that actually works,
Oh,
suddenly,
yeah.
because technology is at the forefront of a genre like that, and then, yeah. Yeah, they might have messed up like Terry Pratchett's legacy with this series. Maybe it's amazing, but I don't know. I think it's going to be its own thing and not very Pratchett-esque.
I mean, that would still be good if it would be its own thing, but if it's just plain bad, then that would be.
I don't know how to explain it. Like that's the plot, but like some of the characters, like yeah, no, that's too deep. That's not suited for this casual stream.
Well, fingers crossed. I mean, is it a Netflix original? Because then it's already lost.
No, it's a BBC original actually.
Okay.
BBC spent like 10 million on this, which is even more sad because there's like a million per episode. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And again, the guy playing Vimes is nigh perfect casting, I think.
Oh my god, the skin color. He looks really naked now.
There's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Nausicaa problem where her leggings are like the same color
Yeah,
as the
yeah,
skin,
yeah.
so it looks so weird.
But it's his skin, right?
It's his skin,
He's
yeah.
just not wearing anything.
It's the skin.
No, it's not her skin. It's like leggings. You can actually see there's a difference in the color.
But Nausicaa.
Nausicaa? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But with him, he's just like butt naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of
This
coloration.
is not family friendly, Kevin. What is this?
This is super fender. There's no penis involved. No
Genitals.
nipple.
Nibble. Someone asked what this is. It's pure ref?
That's PRF, yeah.
Yeah. That's how we just like question.
Compared to most streams, answers do not get answered at all. So, a very good average so far,
Yeah.
I think.
The last comment is nice. Wow, he's really queuing for Kit Kat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
That's
basically
true.
the look, you know?
Yeah, true.
He will probably lose the sweater inside and then he's all good to go.
Yeah. tricky. I missed the line indicating the crotch behind the front leg.
Yeah.
Was there something? Yeah, I know there's something missing. I felt that too. Like here it looks kind of weird because it's just flat. I wonder if I should give him some underwear, like maybe some. I don't know. There could be something, you know. Can go super crazy with the color as well.
That looks like latex, like super shiny.
Give it a white highlight and smudge it a bit, and then perfect. Yeah, there we go. Squeaky clean, reflective.
Oh yeah, you could
Here.
You could just pull down the sweater.
Then
That's what someone suggested.
you could make this like this, and then there's like a highlight here. Oh no, that's weird. No, wait, I think. Okay, this I will keep for later.
I must say I liked him better without pants, to be honest.
Yeah. No. Yeah, really?
I feel like, yeah, maybe if the sweater just goes down a bit more.
Make this like.
mid butt, and then the butt is just out.
But then I have to pull this down as well.
Yeah.
This looks weird.
What? And then you can have like a nice triangle inside shape, maybe.
It's already a very dark jacket.
Basically likes them better without pants too. Yeah, I feel like without pants it's more mysterious. Like, okay, what is he doing right now? Like, if he has pants, then it's like, okay, he's just, you know, into tiny little hot pants. But without pants, it's like.
I think I wouldn't put it down. I think I would just keep it like this.
All right.
And indicating something here.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just pull this down like this.
Is it like a sweatshirt with like a, I don't know what it's called in English, like a gummitsuke at the bottom, like this one? That it like tapers in at the bottom? Or not?
Yeah, but it's an old sweater. Old hoodie, I mean.
No pants is equals mystery. Yeah, I mean, it sounds contradictory, but in this context.
Let's make it like this, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is this better?
It
It's
is.
like the normal reaction to see someone on public transport without pants and ooh, mysterious.
Yeah. I wonder what's there
No,
behind all this skin.
I meant like, in this context, you're like, what is this guy up to with the skull head with no pants? I mean, in real life, when you see someone with no pants, that I wouldn't really, no, without context, I wouldn't want that.
No. I mean, I find the skull and floating crown a bit more disconcerting than the no pants thing, but
I guess.
yeah.
But what would you notice first if you saw this dude in real life? The skull head or the no pants situation?
Probably the no pants situation. because
Can't see shit.
There was like a real life example of this happening in Berlin a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where.
Were you there, or did you like read about it?
No, I mean there was no person with like a skull and a floating crown, but I was walking behind someone thinking, oh wow, those pants are very shiny.
Oh.
And I didn't notice like all the, let's call it furry gimp gear the person was wearing.
The what?
Furry gimp gear.
Oh.
Yeah, like a muzzle and
Yeah.
and everything. And, like on a Sunday around 11 p.m. It was strange.
Oh, Berghain, probably.
Hmm?
He was probably on his
Heading-
way, or from his way to Berghain, to this club.
Exited around Alexanderplatz. I don't know.
I have no idea. I was never at Berghain before.
It was like this thing where, okay, this guy's wearing all this crazy stuff, and the first thing I noticed was the weird pants. Actually, no, the tail swishing thing. That was the first thing I noticed. Each to their own, but yeah. I guess you couldn't see all the extravagant stuff from behind, so there's that.
Yeah. Oh man. Wait, is that his skin? Oh, it's just light.
No, it's. I wanted to mask out the
No,
the shadow shapes.
Okay.
But now I wanted to make it warm, but that's probably too warm, so I have to make it less warm.
It looks like skin. No. Oh yeah, that's better.
But I wonder what I can do. Oh wait, this is all the same.
Cool. So yeah.
Man, I hate this. Okay. Either skull or no pants are terrifying to come across on the street, but two together kind of compensate each other. Oh yeah.
Just there's a horse in the apocalypse. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna deal with this today,
I wonder.
nor tomorrow.
I want to keep it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stream for like about 10 more minutes, right? Just so you know.
Oh yeah, sure. 10 minutes,
10 minutes.
and then we're gone. Yeah.
So if you have any burning questions still inside or stuff you want to let us know, then now's the time. I know, but we will do this again if you liked it. For sure. This was kind of like the
Test out.
the test out.
And also how comfortable we are in front of a camera and also drawing in front of all people.
Yeah.
But it worked. I mean, I had some communication problems, but I have you both, and you can speak better than me, so
Stop
it's
it.
awesome. It's perfect.
I think you did great.
We speak the good talk.
Yeah, and there will probably be like more iterations of who's gonna host. So today it's us,
Yeah.
maybe at some point like Vaya and Julian or someone else will
For sure.
do it, or we're gonna be here and chill again at some point. So
Yeah, but it's still 10 minutes.
still 10 minutes.
We're not gone yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also if you have any suggestions.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know the details, but I've heard that we're surviving very well with the donations. Are we?
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I've heard. I don't know.
I think yeah, I
Maybe we
think
should
it's
just be
super cool
quiet.
that our community is so nice and like supports us during these crazy times. Because like literally, I guess like almost every creative business that is sort of dependent on like social events is kind of suffering, of course.
Shit. It's shit.
So we are really, really lucky to have you guys as like our support system and buying vouchers or like for these Twitch streams, just like sending donations via our PayPal, which is really nice. So I think like all things considered, it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But yeah, if you
I'm just I'm just saying some random shit. Oh, stuff. Oh my god.
It's fine. How can you buy a voucher? I think you can just PayPal us the money.
I have no idea.
No, you can PayPal us the money with like
Look at me.
voucher as like the what's it called, like the
Additional note thing.
yeah.
There's like a text window somewhere.
Right, and then we will send you like a digital voucher thing that you can later basically show us, and we have like a list with your name and stuff. So if you send us like 10 euros, you get like one voucher. If you send us 20 euros, you get 2 vouchers, stuff like that. So it's pretty easy. Just go to our PayPal and then go crazy. Yeah. think about a regular feedback session for everyone? Would anyone be interested? Honestly, I mean, yeah, you can always post stuff like that in our Discord, and I think especially Kevin is pretty active there right now, and if more people will post, then probably it will be like a snowball effect that more people...
Yeah, I would be up to
feedback.
giving feedback. I'm sorry if it was weird today because I was kind of nervous giving feedback in front of all the people. But I usually do that like regularly, giving feedback. So yeah, just put it into the Discord.
Let me just double check with the voucher situation.
We need like bot for these questions. We just have to prepare and dish them out.
With too many similar ones. Too many similar ones, or what do you mean? Why do we need the Nightbot?
It's just a way to automate responses. So you just type like exclamation point Discord, it would just give you the link. So
Ah,
it's
yeah.
to fetch it.
Yeah, true.
Or exclamation point donate, it would give you PayPal link, or exclamation point voucher, explaining how you get the voucher. These kind of things.
Yeah,
It
true.
makes it more official too. I mean, we're being very official. I mean, we're being like official beyond necessity, essentially, by taking care of everything personally.
Yeah, true. But it's also, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
that was
What was dumb? Dumb.
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 It was a very long setup for a stupid comment. I'm trying to say by my side.
Oh, you're doing great.
I don't know what you mean. What
Even
was
better.
stupid?
It's perfect.
That's fine. Yeah, so I just checked. You literally just PayPal us the money and say like voucher in the text field where you can put the like reference text basically. And if you don't put in like an extra email, we will send you the voucher receipt basically, or like the digital voucher to your PayPal email. If you want like a different email to send it to, you put that in the reference field as well. That's how it works. So pretty easy.
Yeah. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it.
So what will you guys be doing with the evening yet? What are we gonna? Are we gonna cook some dinner?
No.
No. Okay. Damn.
I guess. Roll right now.
Nice.
Designing costumes for a little bit,
Yeah, I'm trying hard to get this to a nice, end result for the stream at least. Right now I'm just pushing I'm separating everything into two
Value.
values, so it's easier to read and it has a more finished look without really rendering. It's very. Maybe that's too much. I think that was too much actually. Let's keep it to. Yeah, it's too foldy. Everything is super foldy. This is too much. Let's make it. This is too much. And now I'm just designing those simple shapes. I don't have to, struggle with a ton of values. It's just those two values, and I can keep it simple. It's really dark. Maybe something here. It's this here.
Nice. Aw, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. Yeah, I mean, you can always, like, we're working on becoming, like, Twitch affiliates right now. So then it will be super easy to, like, tip us if you should be wanting to do that, I guess. Which is, like, really sweet. For now, if you feel the need to do that, you can, like, PayPal us with the reference donation, and that works as well. So, thank you.
Yeah.
But you totally, like, do whatever.
It's free for you.
Yeah.
It's just
like,
to give it some context. We have a boat here in Berlin.
Yeah.
So some people of you don't know us, and we can't run the whole place right now because of the Corona lockdown. So that's why we started the stream to be more
present and like
present
also
and
keep like the community together, because literally everyone is at home and doing quarantine stuff. Quarantine. So we will be your quarantine if you want us to.
It's a quarantine quality time, yeah.
Aww.
There we go.
Well phrased.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the donations and the vouchers help us to maintain the boat, because we're paying rent for it and we can't really use it right now because we're not allowed to be there, which is a bummer. But then again, that's life, so it will be fine.
one highlight here, one highlight there.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
slick.
it looks like shit. It's maybe also too dark. Maybe I started too dark.
The shoesies. I like him.
Oh, there's this one. I think this is nice. I can push it here.
Ooh, yes. Now it's confirmed Doc Martens sponsorship. If you put like a yellow tag in here, that's like the vegan version then, I think. I think the vegan ones are yellowish. The other ones are like red or something. Nice.
Yeah, the skull needs a bit more work. It's too bright already. I've messed it up.
That's cool.
Let's make this a bit less, and then use it here. The fuck?
Eggshell white for the vegans, yes.
Where's the crown? Oh, it's here somewhere.
Skull white. I love it.
Yep. All right, guys.
Alright, guys.
That was our hangout session today. We hope you liked it. Yeah. Bye.
No, thank you again. Thank you so much for joining. It was a lovely, cool time talking with you, hanging out with you.
Yeah. Thanks for stepping by and giving us nice comments. And I will share it on Discord. I will keep working on it probably because it's kind of fun. It's a new thing. I've never done it before. My whole portfolio is just environment. So yeah, I will post it on Discord, and
Yeah.
we will post all our pictures on Discord actually.
I think so, yeah. And you should do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will repost. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But what about this? Is there a stream on Thursday?
There will be a stream on
Yeah.
Thursday. I think we haven't announced it yet on Instagram or Facebook, but it will be like more like a portrait or like upper body stream.
Yeah, it will be a lot of. I think it will be a focus on portrait, and I think Jason Mann will post for us there.
Yeah, if you're from Berlin, you know Jason, the man.
Yeah, the man. He will post for us, and that will be an awesome session, I feel like. So if you want, you can drop by on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Berlin time.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma. They're all welcome.
Yeah, tell your grandma especially. And see you then.
Yeah,
Bye.
the Thursday stream is a regular.
Yeah, it's a regular thing. All right, if you have questions, then just go into Discord
Keep them to yourself. No.
and go on Discord and write it there.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining us. And
Bye, guys.
Bye.